Good morning. How's everybody doing? How did everybody trade last night? Everybody doing okay? Vedex, hello. Hello, how are you? Ready to take some trades and FOMC. We got earnings. We have a bunch of things going on. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Vedex. Let's take a peek at some things, huh? Let's get started for the day. We got maybe about 13, 14, 15 minutes before open. We have, of course, market moving in weird ways. Weird last night. Really interesting. Good morning, Miss K911. How are you? Good morning. A couple things I want to go over is economic calendar. I want to go over kind of what's going on for earnings today. Then, of course, get into the chart real quick. So let's get to it. Silver's at $113.50. Gold, let's see what gold's at. $5,294. My goodness. This is at all-time highs. When is this thing gonna dump? Goodness gracious, are you kidding me? It's still pumping. I think it's gonna pump for a quick bit here. You're trading gold and silver right now. I mean, we got 19 ounces below us, 10 ounces above. That's pushing lower. 52, I think I got 13 ounces, 52.94. We could definitely go back up to 53.50, 53.40, $5,340. There's some good profits there if you can get them to sell. A lot of the issue right now in gold and silver is refiners are not buying unless you have rounds. So any kind of like sterling silver, any type of other type of rounds and stuff of that nature is going to be kind of pushed away. And I don't doubt dealers, they don't want to end up holding the bag. This could still continue to run up and go higher, but man, this is the talk of the town right now. Silver and gold. Kind of some of those setups. We'll go here, we'll hit up the full screen here, we'll look at the NQ. NQ's pulling back from last night's pump. My goodness, I don't even know what that was here. This candle here, my goodness, 50 points in overnight trading. We did retrace it, we did pump back up to it, and then now we're just kind of dumping lower. I think that's kind of the narrative. We got previous day close at 26,073. We do have gaps all the way down. We have one gap up here at 26,333.50. And then we obviously have a pivot, 200 EMA, VWAP, 26,263. I'd like to see a definitive retrace probably on open. And then we got gaps to fill lower. Targets below could be as low as 25,864. Being its FOMC, Powell's last day in announcement area. He's gonna obviously retire, it seems like. Did a good job for the last 3 terms, in my opinion. No technical analysis needed. Just long gold. Pfft, no kidding, right? 6,000. Let's go. Let's go to 6,000. NQ though, on NQ, we could come back to yesterday's or last night's open, 26,096. We can go higher. We can find support somewhere in between this gap that we created. Okay, Trade-A-Vate's having an outage. Okay, that's no bueno. No, not good at all. So we got that going. When did my full screen just pop off? Oh man, see, it doesn't want to stick. It's messing up with my commands. Anyway, so we have those gaps down below. We're pushing lower. Could dump right off the 26,180 real fast. Come through, retest 26,073. We do have the day before his previous day close, which we never ever retested, 25,680. So there's some big gaps. We can keep going if this wants to sell off. ES, look at the ES. ES hit all-time highs last night. We could want to go retest that at 7,042.75. And my son wants to interrupt me while I'm live on YouTube. You want to sing the song?
You know, you did sing Color before and you didn't play it.
You know what, son? We'll play some games later, okay? All right, I got to get back into this. Thanks, guys. Don't mean to interrupt you. The children are the reason why I do what I do. So the ES previous day's close was 7,850. 7,850. So look to see if the ES will come back to that pretty quick here in about 12 minutes. We'll see. Or come back up and retest this gap. Go get this gap at 7,028, 7,038. So we have that going for us. Let's look quickly at the gold and silver chart. GC. Oh yeah, we got gaps all over the place as expected. This thing is just only knows how to go up right now. Only knows how to go up on the gold. On the silver chart here, this is insane. Silver's been absolutely insane for silver. These moves are unheard of. Just absolutely crazy. Good morning, Matt. We're on the VWAP for silver. If you guys are trading silver, take it easy on the size. Be patient. Let's look at the economic calendar real quick. You know, we got the economic calendar. Lime custom printed Hanes tagless t-shirts, quantity 1 for $4.17. Let's see here. We got Wednesday. What do we got going on for Wednesday? Canada's coming out with some BOC monetary policy report. We got oil information all the way up until about 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So there's not much else going on until FOMC interest rate decision. We all know it might be dovish. So it's better than hawkish. And so dovish means we can pump it up. Keep going. All-time highs. You know? Let's look at the Bookmap real quick on the NQ. Okay, what do we got for the NQ rolling forward? We got 30 lots here at 26,230, which we could find. It looks like we did find some sort of support at that price on the NQ. We have a lot of indecision, a lot of movement up and down. We got about 9 minutes left before open. And we have a standard VWAP up here at 26,263.50 roughly. Right here we got the VWAP. I understand that you could have went to the Bookmaps to see this, but if you're here on my stream, we can look at it, kind of read it together. 25 lots just came in at the VWAP. We got buyers here at 26,250. Buyers here at 26,240 with a mixture of a little bit of sellers and the heat map there that were coming through. The deltas are green, so we could be pushing up. We just flipped green. We got the pressure for buyers here in the right hand side, and then of course this is kind of the bigger time frames on the book maps. We have POC up here on the bigger time frame. This is the hourly time frame roughly, but Bookmaps moves by price more so than time, so I really like to watch this. You know, on all levels of whatever I'm trading. So any questions on the Bookmaps? A lot of you probably are coming from there if you don't watch it normally, or if you're new to Bookmaps, we can definitely go into that. So go ahead and feel free to ask me questions and we can go over that. So what we got going on for earnings, we do have some big Magnificent 7 earnings today after hours. We have Tesla, we have Meta, and we have Microsoft today. Starbucks, ADP, Progressive, AT&T, ASML, was this morning. So we have that going on. We have IBM, Waste Management, and Lending Club earnings. But the ones I want to pay attention to is after hours today with Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla. So they're going to be moving. It's going to be very volatile today. So keep your stop losses tight, your TPs closer, and we'll definitely see what was going on. One more thing I want to kind of add to this is the fear and greed index right now. We're kind of sitting at greedy. We're at 64 on the fear index. So just want to make sure that you guys are playing it right. Let's Let's keep that in the forefront. So it looks like we're pushing up here before open. We got about 7 minutes. We'll go back to our standard setup and just sit and wait. If you're looking for a good prop firm, right now we got 90% off on Apex. It's easier to just buy. I might buy one just to burn one. We'll see exactly if we can't get a good trade on it. Do a one and done pass. Yesterday I kind of fumbled that, but here we go, right back up to the VWAP. On the NQ, we got ES pushing back up. Everybody got their coffee going. Coffee is very important. It's a $1 billion industry. Their earnings came out this morning for Starbucks. The only reason why I honestly could care less if it's Folgers, but coffee's coffee, man. Trade-A-Bait's got some issues right now. Just understand that you do put in a ticket for your prop firm. Lucid's got 40% off as well if you're looking for that one-time pay. No activation. Some, depending on what you're buying, there is no daily loss limit in some of the evals. Who's ready to make some money? Make some money? Is anybody in a trade right now? Haha, see, look at that. My commands are working. Let's look at the volume profile here. We're not going to take a trade yet, but we'll go through the volume profile on this and just check to see. We're kind of in the minus development area here, which kind of makes me nervous on the NQ to be at, because we could find support at 26,221. And then, of course, we can find resistance, obviously, at the 200 EMA at 26,281. So we have this, we're kind of hanging out here, 26,245. So we got, we have that for going for us right now. We do have a couple gaps above to go back to the VWAP, which, you know, this is the outage we're currently going through on Trade-A-Bait. So make sure you're hitting the refresh button. We're stuck. Price is stuck. There we go. Now it's doing something. Oh. So at the moment, I hope they figure it out before open, because nobody's going to be able to trade. It's not functioning properly. So there's the proof of Trade-A-Bait not working. It did. It froze. So we'll put it aside right now. Go right back to no trade. Anybody take any trades last night? I think I'm fighting a cold that my daughter gave me, that she probably got from her brothers. I don't hold her brothers as much, so I think I got it from her. Must be pretty wicked. If I feel like this, I wonder what she feels like, man. I feel so bad. Give her some cold medicine. Delta Fox, welcome. Welcome, Delta Fox. We got about 2 minutes. All right, we are open. Wow, cleared up all those gaps down here real fast. There's over 20-point candle to the downside. Man, looking at the options chain today on the market for QQQ, it's expensive. Options are expensive. We have a lot of volume being bought up at 638. Current price is 635.54 here at 26,255. We got volume here underneath us, a put wall for got 3,000 volume there at 635. So it's going to be a little bit of a fight. It's not balanced. The puts to calls at the price that 635 at this current price, it's not balanced at all. It is leaning more to the put side. So they could, if bulls do capture this price, we could go higher We did kind of whip down, clear out all these gaps at 26,230 pretty quickly. I don't know if Trade-A-Bait's still down. Let's take a peek. Trade-A-Bait still looks like it's frozen, which is frustrating. It is frustrating. So go ahead and put in a ticket if you're in a trade. Do it now. If you're in a trade on your firm, put a ticket in for Lucid or Apex. Yeah, let's see. It's not moving at all. Not a good setup to trade right now with it being set up. That's why we just sit in no trade. Just sit here and talk all morning. You know, and you got to understand too, it's okay. It's healthy to not have to take a trade. All right. Well, we did find support here. And if we look left, talking here as in 26,230, I'd like to pull up the full screen so we can kind of talk more about this. Looking left at this price, we did have support there. And we're retesting it now. Wow, some strong selling. Wow, that's 50 points in about 3 minutes. Some good move down. Okay, we have these set of gaps here from 26,221, 220. So we see if we can't go fill that. If we can go to get these gaps. This pivot, so we could do one of these. I like to see it kind of dump through. Here we go. Kind of go down the top here, bounce up a little bit, continue to hit this pivot. I think we're gonna fall out a little bit here. Definitely fall out. So those gaps filled. Again, you can trade to those. That's definitely, you can trade to this. I think it's going to go here for sure. And also this possible pivot. Look for that entry. What's up, M5 trades? Weeble? They don't have a stop loss. You have to probably enter that in by yourself, huh? I've played with Weeble's platform. Yeah, Trade-A-Bait's cooked right now. So they're cutting traders out. I think this is on purpose, to be honest with you. I think it's on complete purpose. Yeah, servers are having issues. Yeah, so let's see if I mean, pretty uniform styled candles here. We do have a missing wick up here at the VWAP. I'd like to see this pivot at 26,200 kind of get hit at the Macdicator level, 26,195. But in the meantime, right now, support's at 26,213. Maybe we'll see. Let's look at the book maps. Let's see. We got analyzing the books. We got 26,210. We had some orders there. And we got 43 contracts at 26,200. That's pulling this price down. We do have contracts above 25-ish up here at 26,240. I would wait to see if we fill that first before we go lower. I did say we kind of would do a possible bounce on the chart. So we have that, of course, coming back up. We have no wick down here, and we have no wick up here. So my question is that are we going to 26,262? Which is obviously VWAP, and to go look for something for support there. This could, if this closes up here at the VWAP, I'd be more interested in seeing it hit the pivot to go higher and come up and hit this gap and go test high of the day. Trading view seems to be okay. Now, whether or not your orders are executing from Trade-A-Bait or to Trading View, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a very volatile day. It's going to be a very volatile day today. So we're going to have some big moves, big reversals, great PA if Trade-A-Bait can work. Price coming up to VWAP. If you're just joining us and you're liking the information that you're getting out of the stream, hit the like and subscribe button for me, would you? That would be great. Here we go, back to the VWAP, and we're going to repair this candle here. This one here. And of course, we'll come back in and possibly reject possible sell order. I definitely wait to see if it does want to continue or reverse. Looks strong if we can come up. I don't ever like it when the 200 EMA and the VWAP is pinched together. And it never really does anyone any good on the market for depicting price action. So the options chain, like I said, had some orders up there. We had like a significant amount of puts come through on volume. It looks like even some of the brokerages are having issues with their volume issues. I'm looking for all-time highs on QQQ, NASDAQ. See how the 200 EMA responds moving forward. Hey, what's up, Mac? Good morning. I'll take your like, thank you. It's free, FREE. Much appreciated. How you doing? How's your trading going? You know, let me get your quick attention real quick. When you think of it, and as you're trading, I want to talk to you about time. 60-hour trader. Trading is hard. Trading prop firms is difficult. We can watch all the YouTubers, #1 YouTube channels, trading channels in the whole entire YouTube algorithm, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. The issue isn't necessarily taking the right trade. We all know how to trade. But here's the thing that we're learning as traders, even me, and I'm saying this out loud for myself more so than anything, is when it really comes down to it, the firm that you use, again, the tools that you're bringing to the market in order for you to take a trade will help you determine if you to be successful in prop firms. We've all taken payouts, I'm sure, and then there are probably some in here that haven't taken payouts. The question is that what type of patience are you building as a trader? Because when you use a prop firm, you have to take your trade, walk away, and then trade it again the next day. And you have to do that for 5 days, 3 days, 5 days, 8 days, sometimes 10 days, depending on the firm you're using. Sometimes some of them have daily if you're not in a live cash environment. And we forget that and get frustrated even in our minds. And I'm dealing with this now as we speak, is that I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with prop. I am, because I can't be patient. I don't know how to be patient. You might have something coming up that you need to take a withdrawal from. And I'm going to say this for myself, and I'm also going to say this for everyone here to hear that you have to get to those payouts. You have to be patient. The money's not going to be available right away. You want to make 10 grand right now. I get it. And you want to be able to withdraw it, spend, buy, whatever it is you need to buy, pay whoever you need to pay. Okay. And then of course, the days that you do take red, Mac, like you said, walking away with a red trade. I've gone to bed on a red trade in a funded account, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't go to sleep. I can't accept it. I can't. But really, truly, you can. You truly can. And you have to understand that trading isn't about trying to recover that kind of money as soon as you can. It's catching this particular move that just happened on the NQ for 78 points. That's what's going to replace your loss. And then of course following all the rules of someone else's rules, because they're funding you if you're in a sim funded, and then waiting X amount of days, meeting the requirements to take a payout. It's very difficult. They don't make that stuff easy. Then of course you got taxes, you got all that other stuff, which 1099 you can write that off. Right. Absolutely. part of trading is sitting in front of this chart and knowing you could get into the market at any one point in time for $100, $150, $250 for the firm that you're using and the size you're using, depending, and not taking a trade and just watching it. And you think to yourself naturally as a human being, you're like, because I can, because I should, and because I think, you click the button and get in it. And then you start to hit off that dopamine. And you're like, oh. Have you ever take a winning trade and you just want to get back in and be like, oh, I know it's going to do this, and it doesn't do it, and you just blow everything, you just won. I've done it. Somebody has in here. I'm not preaching to the choir. You know, obviously rejected here at this pivot. We got silver popping up, gold's popping up to 5,308. Silver's at $114. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's hard to undo those habits. Going to bed red, undoing that habit, going through it like that, it's difficult. It's gonna get better. Your emotions will handle it better. You'll size in, you'll be a little bit more patient. Look at this dump down. Look at this. 3 minutes undid all 10. We're 3 minutes past. We're still in ORB, the 15-minute ORB. So, look, I want to take a trade today, but sometimes waiting is the best option. So, thanks for your attention. Now let's go back to watching the chart. Lord knows you didn't come here to just watch me. Let me look at trading view, see if it's still down. All right, let's see. Yeah, trade of 8 still down. I wouldn't be taking trades right now, guys. Gals. I'm gonna throw my cat on it, man. That one's got an attitude. Work already, damn it. Work it. Get it. Get that screen to work. Yeah, there you go. Pound on it. Yeah, trade of 8's not working properly yet. It's like freezing up. Like 245 is my price point, but it shows candles moving on trade of 8 in a trade. Yeah, I can't even. My streamer bot's not working in a trade. Yeah, see, look, price is down here stuck at 26,245 and the candle's moving up. No trade. Go to no trade. Yeah, no, something's up with the internet today. No bueno. No bueno. Well, let's see if we get above this pivot here on the NQ. Let's watch it from a full screen mode. It could be whatever they want it to be. M5 trades. It's not going to be good. And it's not good for anybody. I mean, can't even attempt to make money today. Right now, anyway. They'll get it cleared up, I'm sure. I'm sure. Cost them millions of dollars. Billions of dollars, even. It could cost them. So, anybody traded last night? Making a W on the ES. W's. That's a pretty good W. I saw one. Let's see if we find support here at 7,027.50. We also have that VWAP and the pivot coming together. Could launch. I think this thing is like all these things. It could launch just straight up to 7,038.50. The issue is the NQ is still hitting this pivot. So We're above the pivot on the ES, below pivot on the Q and Q. Kind of a stalemate in my opinion. Bullport MLS FOMC. Possible. Options are coming in for volume to the upside. They got a lot of good volume above on the QQQ. Current price is 636 and change. It's like on the border of 1 cent. They got for volume on the options chain though going lower. We have a put wall at 635, so that's a very unbalanced put to call ratio there in volume. So just looking at options. Rejecting the pivot pretty good. 1, 2, 3, that's a head and shoulders. Higher low, we'll see. Oh yeah, dumping off. Dumpity dump dump dump. Right back to the VWAP. Let's see if we get past 26,264 or close below the 200 EMA, which is at 2674. What's gold and silver doing? Kind of making a cut back up to that liquidity up there. It looks like we got an iceberg on the gold. Gold's pushing. Gold is pushing. Sheesh. Silver's pushing. All right, now we're at the VWAP. Now we are at the VWAP. Pushing lower. We broke that pivot. I mean, this rotation, I want to see how it responds here at 7,021.25. And I want to see if we get this gap right here at, well, it looks like we're going to get it anyway, 26,250. And if we don't bounce right back up, it doesn't seem like it's going to want to bounce. It might continue lower. Look at that. I mean, we're literally within a tick of this top of this gap. There we go. Wicked into it. And shooting for a reversal. Got some liquidity at 26,290, 26,300. Doesn't want to let it go. Back up, retest. 1 minute retest on the VWAP. This goes red. Then I would want to sell it. If it doesn't, I would want to buy it. Is Trade of 8 still down still? Suppose that's going to be... Yeah, nope. Nope, it's not. It's not back up yet. Currently, we're looking into market data interruption with simulation environment. We're actively working into it. Listen to this. Currently, we're looking into market data interruption with simulation environment. We're actively working into it and will update soon. That's what it says. Like, it's supposed to say currently, we are currently looking into market data interruption with simulation environment. We're actively working to update it soon. That's how it really should be. No, Trade of 8 is not. Well, Trading View is working for me though. Trading View is not working. Sims are down. Looks like just the cash side's working.
I'm not ready in the truck.
Nice. Good job, Delta Fox. Kicking it. Kicking ass. Excuse my children. They're about getting ready to go to school. Projecting this VWAP. And EMAs are coming down lower, pushing price lower. I hate when, I mean, I've seen it before. FOMC days, this is what they freaking do all day. And then 2 o'clock hits, bump, 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 or up. They do one way or the other. And they're expecting it to be dovish. So I would assume that we probably go make a low and then go up higher. But honestly, that's kind of FOMC day. It's like, it'll chop. It'll chop, 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 chop. Repositioning, everything else. Really, honestly, just buy the bottom, sell the top if your trade debate's working. I would say, but I mean, you could just sit on your hands. It's even better. It's better to hold it. Better to hold that. Sit on your hands, diamond hand it. Not make a trade if you're not in one. I mean, 300 is a good entry for a short. Delta Fox, where, like, how did you think to take that? How did you think to take that? I mean, we all know there's a pivot right there, and we rejected it already. Well, now the 3rd time. Did you add? Did you add into that at 89? I would have. Out of curiosity. I'm just kind of sitting on my hands right now, watching it chop. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, Delta Fox. Trend line from the top. Okay, cool. All right, so what you did was you drew a trend line here to here. What trend line? That's a little steeper trend than normal. I guess I don't see it. Still falling off. Checking that VWAP, tapping it, dumping. Overnight top. Yeah, I did. It looks a little off. Like, go to full screen. So there's the top. There's the trend. I'm not seeing not seeing it touch the top of the trend line there, but I mean, it's got a couple of them. No, it's a good trade. Like, nonetheless, I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't see unless you're looking at a 5-minute chart. What time frame are you looking at? Because I'm looking at the 1. Maybe a 5. Let's go try a 5. Okay. Now that kind of makes a little bit more sense there. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, 5-minute. 5-minute trend looks way more clear. You still holding it? 30-minute. Okay, that makes sense too. 30-minute chart. Yeah, that made more sense. Way more sense. Nice. Good call. Good call there. Absolutely beautiful call. Gold dumping? I want to know if it works. Give me your attention real quick. There it is. Wow, silver and gold popping off. Their highs. I wanted to be here for it. I wanted to see the high. I wanted to be live in color. That's why I have it up behind me. I think it's a nice touch, but you know, it's I wanted to see what the high was. I wanted to be there when it happened. If that's the high, I mean, it's dumping off literally $50. That's huge. That's a $50 dump. still holding on the NQ. Go back to no trade. It's a little hold down and go there. No, I'm holding. Yeah, that was a great entry. Actually, to be honest with you, unless FOMC pushes it back above 300, I don't think we're gonna come back to 300 as fast. You could probably hold on to that nicely. Personal live accounts working fine. Yeah, I think it's only sim environment, sim trades that are locking out. Close full screen. We got ES selling off nicely too. Got ES selling off real nicely. Hit the gap here. And then of course we have this down here. This gap. Previous day close. I felt like it was gonna be a little heavy today. Well, I didn't expect popcorn to be at this show, but that's cool. I'll take it. Still hitting the refresh button on Trade-A-Bait to see if it's done and ready to go, but just looks like it's getting worse. It looks like it's getting worse. Like, it doesn't even show the chart anymore. So, man, what a damper. Luckily, I have options, so. ES just kind of dumped off there. Do we get a V-shaped recovery back up to the 200, or do we continue? Do we continue? What do we got for time? It's currently 10:12 a.m. I will not be live for FOMC. We got that coming up 2 p.m. Eastern. And right now, this chop is not something that I would be interested in trading unless I sold 300 like Delta Fox. Like we're still kind of falling down. Is the ES coming back? Not yet. Still pushing lower. Yeah, man, that's a great entry. It's 300 short. It's an amazing entry. Almost 100 points. Did you? I'm assuming you TP'd already. I'm assuming. All out. Beautiful trade. Good job. Good job. Well, you know, I think I'd love to hang out with you guys, but I'm going to call it. I don't want to trade this until afternoon. So I appreciate you joining me. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This live stream is going to be edited and sent on its way. Probably release it tomorrow morning. I will be here tomorrow morning to follow up with how FOMC went and kind of go through that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. I did not take a trade today. I kind of sat on my hands this morning. I wanted to work on the flex, but this ain't giving me no. I don't feel good to trade it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the exit, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you enjoy the stream?
I did. Thank you for watching.
Cash beats on the beat. Late shift, blue light, all night. TWB on. If you're still here, you're part of the song. Think with bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the bubbles blow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with bookmaps. Bookmaps, trust that chat. Slow control, no FOMO, Ryan Mac teach us that. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit, pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this. London sky dark, but the chat run bright. Moms, dads, grinders, all online tonight. ES too slow, NQ trying to steal the show. We just watch tape, keep the risk real or the flow. Listen and sing with me on a beat. Cars, trades, a schizo, then it dumps back down. GG community, scam a Ponzi. I love trading, smash the light. From first bell ring to the late night close. Same core crew, yeah, everybody knows. Think with Bookmaps, follow that flow. Alex on stream while the candles glow. TWB fam checking in each night. Same small dream of getting this right. Think with Bookmaps, trust that data, slow control, no FOMO. If you're here for the climb, not just a hit, pull up a chair, yeah, you're built for this.